Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for having me here. Sebastian, CEO and founder at Amplified. As you saw earlier, operating oil wells is difficult. Just ask the digital Wildcatter guys. Stuff breaks all the time. You're not on the field. You don't know what's going on. And that's not even talking about all the downholes issue you can have. So it's difficult. Why is it a problem? There is a lot of wells without automation, with antique electronics, with systems that were built in the 90s connected to nothing. Those systems cost an arm and a leg. If you have a problem, you're going to call the specialized technician who's going to show up 2 weeks later and send you a nice bill to fix whatever you have. So we can address this problem and fix this. If you ever notice the phone in your pocket, your iPhone or Android if you're an engineer, is millions of times more capable than any piece of industrial machinery you've seen out there that's electronics. It's easy to use. I don't think you've ever opened an iPhone manual. Download the PDF manual variable frequency drive, a nice 600-page to put you to bed on a Friday night. So there's a better way. So we started with a team of founders based in Boston. I was a MIT PhD working with Schlumberger on wells, co-founders in math, a banker too from Houston, and we decided to build a solution for this. We knew it had to be field tested, so we went to Bossier City, Louisiana, and made a deal with an operator. We'll be eaten away by the mosquitoes, and we can do anything we want on the wells, but we won't break anything. In exchange, you'll get a sweetheart price when we have a product. So we started in 2020. That's a great timing with COVID. We went to Calgary. We went to the Permian. We went everywhere, and here we are today. So what did we build? We have a system of little devices, because if you love software, you're going to build your own hardware, that are installed on the well, and I'll show you how easy it is in a minute. We measure your loads, your pressures, your currents, your vibration, your position, your temperature, your levels. Air quality now too, we've partnered with an amazing company. We measure the cameras on the field, and we do all that in a super simple way. All those little boxes have a battery that lasts 5 to 10 years, communicate wirelessly with one another, and if you've ever installed a Ring doorbell in your house, this is the same thing. Pop an app, next, done. And now you have full visibility on your operations. So it looks like the little kit to the left, you have a box that has everything you need for a pump jack. And I mean everything, including the sticker, the zip ties, the sensor, the electronic, the batteries, all that stuff. And then we have our software. So we have app for the phone if you're in your truck on the field, and then the dashboard for your engineers or executive in the office. And you can see everything. You can see if someone is opening a valve slowly or quickly. You see every single card on the well. You know if you have a traveling valve that's stuck. You see hundreds of times a second every single channel. And not only you can see it, but you don't have to. We automatically crunch the numbers for you. AI, Industry 4.0, IoT, blah, 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 buzzword, all that crap. We do it automatically. It's seamless. And I'm going to show you a couple cool features that we've built at the end. So my record was 11 minutes to instrument a well last week. Our great sales guys, Jess, just crushed it and did a 9 minutes, just in time for this, with all the lovely PPE gear and all, just for the video. So in those few minutes, you have full visibility on the well with much more data than any system at any price point out there, including the telecom, the cloud hosting, all the boring stuff you don't want to deal with that we do for you in the background. So I mentioned cool features. We are a team of mathematicians and nerds. So let me show you 2 examples. We do all the obvious stuff, but we can tell you a brand new feature in real time. You have a couple well connected to tank battery, what each well is producing, how much oil, how much water, without putting any single flow meter. And so you can basically replace having to test the well, or you can use this to allocate your time and your money where it matters. So this is example 3 wells over, a couple months, how they're all producing without buying a multi-phase Coriolis flow meter or fancy stuff like this. Second example, we have a bunch of horizontal wells in the Permian, all the difficult one, and they have what's called slug flow issue. So your horizontal leg is a little bit zigzaggy, and your flow will separate into chunks of liquid and chunks of gas, and your pump doesn't like gas because it needs to be lubricated and you don't want to pound the whole rod string. Our system automatically deployed the right controlled model. The pump went from zigzagging full empty, damaging the machinery. The AI system learned, and now you have a nice, stable well that's pumping continuously. In this case, that was same production with 30% less runtime, so that's a drastic cut to your lifting cost on the 10,000-foot well that costs a lot to pull and fix. So I mentioned we started a company with my founders in 2020, really. We have over 1,200 assets instrumented in 9 states, 11 if you count our research lab in Boston and our manufacturing facilities in Maine, because we build everything in the US. So the key question is money. This sounds expensive, and it's not. We charge $100 per well per month, including everything, the telecom, the data, all the processing, as many users as you want. The hardware, everything you saw, is as low as $550. Maximum price is $1,000, and it drops from there at scale. And you saw the install cost is very low because of how painless it is. So we went on the podcast, and thanks again to the digital Wildcatter guys. It gave us amazing visibility a couple weeks ago. If you want to know more, have a look and ask us any questions. Jess will throw hats in the crowd if you guys have any. Thank you very much.